Alright, so, hello everyone. Welcome to the second set of the Clock Cup. So, this is going to be really interesting. So, this is our last Group D match of the second set, so this match is going to be really important in determining who stays in the Clock Cup and who gets eliminated. So this is a match you guys don't want to miss. Thank you for being here. Today we have Jacob Chambers and Oliver. This is going to be interesting. Oliver, I believe, is the current NR holder for Estonia, and Jacob here is the world record holder. So it's going to be a very interesting match, to say the least. Looking at the scores here, we are looking at this match right over here, so Jacob and Oliver. Right now, they have a solve difference of +10, and Oliver has a solve difference of -9. So Oliver really needs to bring that up, or also bring it up with a 3-point win. So that would be... this is going to be interesting to watch. So without further ado, I guess let's get started here. Jacob, since you are in the first seed for the Clock Cup, do you want heads or tails?
I'll go heads.
We'll go heads. Okay. So I have a coin right here. I'm going to turn on my camera. And let's see here. So I have a quarter. It is heads. So, do you want to go first or second?
Can I go second?
You can go second. Okay. There we go. So, Oliver, you can go first. Once Oliver starts, we will begin time. You guys have 15 minutes to solve, including stoppage time. I will server deafen both of you. If you need to say anything, just let me know. Alright, and we have started here. So, let me see. Let me just open my stream timer here, and I'll get started on the commentary. Alright, Oliver's starting. The scramble looks pretty good, actually. And there we go. Time has started. It will show up on your screen really quickly, but let's see here. That is a solid clock, and that is a 418 to start it off. That is a 418. So if Oliver can just enter that in. That is a 4... oh, okay. Alright, wait. Let's save that. Okay.
The inspection tool's not working, so I'm just not going to use it for this solve.
Okay, that is fine. Alright. Jacob started. Oh, that's not... I don't think that looks good for them. Is that gonna be a 419? It will not. Oliver takes this first point here. I will unserver deafen both of them. I need to make an announcement. So, okay. So, as you see, there was a little bit of a bug here. Just Oliver enter in just a DNF, and we're just not gonna count that scramble. Okay, because that's a... I forgot to click wait, so that's on me, sorry. So Oliver will just enter in a random time, and then, okay. Oliver, just make sure, yeah, you guys can keep going on this scramble. I will server deafen both of you. Alright, so Oliver here takes his first point. That is very interesting. Let's look at the, poll statistics here.
That's a miscom, but I've got no idea how long.
Okay.
It's not a big difference though, so...
What did you say?
I've got a slight miscomble, but...
It's fine.
It's not a big difference. And is Oliver meant to be going? I thought...
Oh, you were meant to be going first, but it's fine. That's a 630 from Oliver.
Should I just go second again?
Yeah, just go second again, and then I'll just let Oliver know.
Okay, cool.
Okay, Jacob is going. Let's see. So, currently, they can tie this up right now. Okay, this does not look good.
God.
They are not happy about that. That's a 617. I believe that still beats Oliver there, but that was wow. Okay. All right. Wait. Sorry. Oliver, you're going second in the next one. Just as a reminder. Okay. Cool. So I will enter in that time there. Okay. All right. Let's see here. So there's a lot of Cham supporters here. Let's see how they do. They are going first this time. That is DNF. That's a DNF. Okay, that was a pin touch from Cham. That was a DNF. Jacob DNF is due to a pin touch. Oliver, you can go. Yeah, Cham is not very happy about that. They are not happy about that. That is Oliver safetying it. I can tell. Oliver takes the lead once again with a 738. Okay. It's not looking great for Cham here. This is quite interesting. This is quite a match, to say the least. Oliver's typing something. Misentered 6. Okay. Alright. We're moving on here. Once Oliver's starting, that will be when he goes. I believe that was another miss scramble here, so we're probably going to add a lot of stoppage time, but the reason, if anyone's wondering why we're adding stoppage time, it's just so that ideally the competitors before the first half are supposed to get to 15 solves, but if we're behind on that, then this is a good time to let the competitors catch up. So that's what the stoppage time will be for, if we ever need to use it, which we always usually do in the first half. Oliver, that looked okay, but it's a solved clock. Let's say 446. That looks like a pretty smooth forward, but to be honest. Chambers has not gotten a sub 5 yet. Or actually a sub 6, to say the least, so just so you know. That did not look good. That is a... Actually, no, that did look good. Sorry, that is a 417. Chambers ties it up. That is interesting. Okay. Alright. Chambers is starting on the top here. Oh my god. Okay. Alright. That first side looked a little shaky, but it's a DNF. That's a DNF. They are... Was it a DNF? Or... Okay. Let's see what they enter it in as. It's probably a DNF. Yes, that's a DNF 496. Oliver will most likely take the lead once again. This is interesting. This is really interesting, actually. Oliver's safetying. It's going slow with the turning, checking the backside. That is a 629. That is a solved clock, so we are good. That is 3 points for Oliver here. That is interesting. That is, wow, okay. Laughing at this ain't cool. Well, I think Chambers can probably bring it back here. they have like a lot more probably sort of technique here and experience, especially literally because they are the world record holder. But let's see how Oliver does. Not spending that much time. Camera's a little frozen. That was a mid 5. It was a 560, I believe. That is a 568. Let's see how Chambers does here. That is usually very beatable for Chambers, but Chambers has only gotten 1 sub 5 this whole match. So that looked okay. That looked like a 442. Chambers ties it up. All right. These are interesting developments here. Okay. Believe Chambers is starting. Yep, okay. Chambers has a chance to take the lead for the first time here. Will they do it? Oh, that first side, that looked bad. But the second side, I think that could have saved it. That's a 422. I probably saved it here. Looking at the scramble, it's a very... It does have a lot of edge skips, I believe, and some adjacent skips too. Oliver's taking his time. Let's see. Alright. Okay. That is a 561. Chambers takes the lead for the first time in this match, if I am not mistaken. That is 3 more points than Oliver expected. Best bad side solve I've seen, yeah. Honestly, I agree. Let's go here with Oliver. Now, to the viewers watching, I want to explain really quickly the importance of this match. If Oliver loses this match, that means he is eliminated from the Clock Cup. But if Chambers loses this match, then I believe Oliver still has a chance to be in it as long as Carey loses. Or actually, Oliver is not eliminated yet, I think. But it's a 541. But then the third set of matches will really matter if Chambers happens to lose or ties. So, alright, let's see here. Chambers is solving. That looked fast. That probably looked like a 365. That sounds like it. Okay, it's a 5-3 lead for Chambers. It is clock after all. Okay. Let's look at how Chambers is solving here. That looked okay. Chambers is regaining momentum here with a 392. Let's see how Oliver does. I think what Chambers is doing right now is that they're finding their own footing, which is really important in these matches, because as long as you can get back on track with your consistent times, then I'm pretty sure that you can succeed in the match. But that's not going to be a sub 4 from what I can tell. That looks like a pretty brutal timer stop. That's a 641. That is a point for Chambers. Okay. Let's look at this side again. There is an interesting... It's technically a 3-tick cross, and then there's also an adjacent skip and a couple corner skips on the other side, along with a corner skip on the first side, I believe. So that'd be interesting to see. I'm pretty sure Oliver's starting off here. Oliver as cover on the clock. Okay. This looks interesting. We're gonna That looks like smooth, but the second side, that's a DNF. Okay. It should be a free point for Chambers here. 7th point here. That's what Chambers is looking for. As long as they don't DNF, then they've got it. This is going to be hard to watch for Oliver fans. Yeah. Okay. Let's see here. That's a mid 4 and a solved clock. That's all the information we need to know. And Chambers gets that point. Okay. Alright, this scramble is interesting. We have an edge skip on one side. And then on the other side we do have a corner skip. So I want to see how competitors preserve that. Okay. Chambers is being oh wow.
First off, sub-global of comment.
Oh my god, that's a 304. That is a 304. Whoa, okay. That is I think that might be the best solve of the Clock Cup, if I'm not mistaken. Wow, okay. That is amazing. Oliver though, his camera froze again. Alright, let's see the time on that. It's a 5:98. It probably wasn't that good anyway. Chambers with a very well-deserved 8th point there. That is incredible. Okay. Alright. Now this is where I think Oliver really needs to start catching up. He had a very easy sort of upset lead in the first part of the match, I believe, but now it's really starting to slip away. Let's see how this goes. Oliver's taking his time here. We're gonna add about 3 minutes of stoppage time. Yes, 3 minutes of stoppage time. Okay, Oliver's starting. The first side looks shaky. The second side, though, also looks shaky. That is a solved clock, but let's see what the price is. It's a 9, I believe. So this is not going to be great. Chambers is starting on the top here. Okay. That was a locky first side. And the second side looked alright. It's probably faster than a 9. Yes, it's a 460. Alright. Chambers with a 9th point. We are going into 3 minutes of stoppage time, so we're going to see how this goes. Can Chambers pull off a 12-point lead? Or not, or, sorry, technically it's a... it's not 8 points. It's a 9-point lead, but let's see here. Chambers starting off backside, or the flip looked a little shaky, but that's a 426 anyway. We're gonna see how Oliver does here. Oliver's taking his own time. Okay. And that was lucky, but it is a 514. That's not going to beat Jacobs or 426. Yeah, so that is a double digit. They've reached the double digits. Okay. No flip users, and they have to check the other side. Okay, Oliver scrambling. Alright, I think there is some confusion here on who goes first. Wait, okay.
Or are we having a break,
Oliver, you're
or
going
what's
first.
the...
Also, it's stoppage
Wait.
time. So,
Ah, okay.
Oliver, you're going
So
first.
this last Oliver.
Yes, most likely.
Okay.
All right. Okay. Oliver really needs to bring the strength here. And he kind of does. It's a 453. It looks like a little bit of a flawed sub 5, but that is going to be a sub 5 nonetheless. Let's see if Chambers can keep their own momentum that they've brought for the past 7 points, I think. That looks pretty good. Is it going to beat a mid 4 though? It probably will. If I had to guess. That's a 424. Yes, it will. And that is the last solve in this second half here. So that is going to be 11 free. Alright, I'll insert F in both of them. Do any of you want a halftime break? Yes. Okay, so Oliver's opting for the halftime break. I'm going to go. We're gonna be back at 2:30 EST. So basically, that should be like 7:30 for Chambers and 9:30 for Oliver. All right, we'll be right back. Great, and we're back. So, basically, that was the end of the halftime break. We're just gonna get started with the next scramble right away. So, I have sent him a scramble. I will serve it up from both of you. Good luck.
Who's going first on this one?
Oh, right. I believe you are going first.
Okay.
Alright, so once Chambers starts their solve, that's when time begins for the second half here. So Chambers is at a Chambers is at a there we go. Okay.
God.
Oh no. That is a double flip here. That is gonna be a 6, I believe, from what it looks like. Yeah, so Oliver might have an easy 4th point here. So let's see, Oliver misscrambled, I believe. Yeah, he probably did. Yeah, he did he misscrambled before. That is going to be a 631 from Chambers here. Let's see how Oliver does. Oliver going steady. And that is a 408. Okay. That is going to be Oliver's 4th point. Okay. We entered 9. Alright, cool. So let's move on ahead with this next scramble. Now, if Oliver loses this match, that means he is eliminated from the clock up. Just a reminder to everyone. So, Oliver really needs to either draw this or hopefully go for a win. But I don't think that's likely at this point. Alright. Oliver is started. That is going to be, wow. That's going to be a 425. Okay. That is Chambers' average, I believe, so let's see how this goes for them. Alright. Chambers not taking that long for the first side, but the second side, that cross didn't look great. They're not happy about that. It's sorry, what did you say? What did you say?
I was just saying how I just like saying how was that 4.1.
Oh, okay.
That did not feel good.
Alright. Okay, so Chambers is surprised, yet that is still going to be a 12th point for them, just barely, by 0.06. So it's gonna be very interesting. All right. Whoa, okay. Is that, wait. Is that a, that was a 403, I believe? Yes, it's a 403. Alright. Let's see how Oliver's doing here. That did not look great. It's turned the backside. That's going to be an 812. So that will be Chambers' 13th point, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, it'll be the 13th point. Alright. Let's see here. Oliver's starting. That is a shaky first side. But the second side is probably not going to save it. Oh, that did not stop the timer, but that is not going to be a great solve. I believe that's an 8, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, it's an 873. Chambers is probably going to go safely in this one. But that if assuming they win this point, that's gonna bring them to a yeah, that's solved. And that's gonna be a 4-17. This is match point now, before the 20th minute, so we're gonna see how this goes. Can Oliver hold out for about 10 solves? Or will Chambers win just one? So, Oliver here has to set the benchmark for them to beat, so that, actually, no, it's gonna be the other way around. Let's see, Chambers is setting a benchmark here. Trying to secure a spot in the cup. No, the first side didn't look great. That's probably going to be a mid to high 4. Oh, and that's a 5. Okay. Wow, I am underestimating the turning there. Oliver just has to beat a 5 to have some sort of chance staying in the claw cup here. Let's see. First side looks okay. The second side looks shaky, but it could maybe. No, that's a DNF, I think. Or no, that's a 605. Chambers here has secured a spot in the claw cup, and Oliver is now eliminated. Okay, so I'm going to confirm that it's going to be 15 points if I'm not mistaken. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And wait 1 second. Yeah, that is going to be 15 points. All right, so that is the final score here, 15-4 in Chambers' favor. Okay, do you guys want to do a post-match interview? Want to talk about that for a little bit? Wait, okay. Why audio just cut out again? We'll be right back with that. Okay, that was a interesting match there. So, all right, do you guys just want to like start off? Just what were your thoughts during the match? Was there anything you want to say in particular?
Just I I had very I enjoyed the match, but I was very very nervous during that, and
Yeah.
like I don't know how to explain it, but my hands just feel sticky almost.
Hmm.
So I'm happy I performed how I did, even though a few of the songs weren't the best. But yeah,
Yeah,
it was a very
Oliver.
fun match.
Yeah, do you have anything to say?
Well, after losing the first game, I was just like, I had nothing to lose here, so I guess I had less nerves than last time. But
Yeah.
like taking the lead then kind of got some nerves into me. But yeah, I'm just trying to use these games as a practice for comps and like trying to simulate comp nerves.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So, unfortunately, I think this match, so basically looking at the scoreboard here, Jacob, you're at basically 6 points here, and Oliver, you're still at 0. Since Carrie also has 6 points, that means there's really no way for Oliver or Martin to get 6 points within one match. So that is going to be an elimination from both of you. Oliver, I just want to start with you. Do you have any thoughts about that? I mean, of course, being eliminated definitely hurts, but yeah. Is there anything you would redo necessarily, or do you think you did as well as you could?
Honestly, the first match didn't really show my skill as well. I think this one went better. I was averaging like mid 4, but last time I was like getting 6-second solves and all over the place. And Kerry was on a really good roll that time. So maybe just getting like maybe Jacob as the first match, as I have basically no chance to like just practice.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think I was in the deaf group, right, with the first seed, so there was like no chance to actually get out of the group without like really overperforming. And yeah.
Yeah, if I remember correctly, you there was a deficit of -9 for you in that match, so that definitely wasn't your greatest showing. Jacob, for you, so you have secured a spot in the bracket stage, so congratulations on that. Do you think you can make your way and keep and maintain your position in the top of Group D, make it to the first seed?
I really hope I can. I don't know. I'm hoping that my performance can be a bit better in the next match, because I had some, like, my 304 in this match was really good, but then I had like the 6s, the DNFs. I need to try and iron them out before the next match, I think.
Yeah.
And I think I've like in both matches I've had like especially near the start, I've had like really bad nerve problems. So it's just getting past that hurdle of starting the match, I feel, which it's going to come down to that in the next match, I feel. So,
yeah, your next match is against Kerry, so
yeah, it's me and Kelly battling for seed 1 in the bracket stage.
yeah.
Group.
Because seed 1 definitely would have an easier time, because seed 1 goes against seed 1 I believe goes against the seed 2 of Group C, which as it stands right now would either be Conan or Joshua, and then the second seed would go against Caleb Trelford, who is a very hard opponent to beat. So yeah. Is there anything else you want to say, or is that it?
I don't think there's anything else I want to say. Just thank you to everyone
Yeah, I
watching
think
that.
that's it.
And well done, Oliver. It was a very fun game.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I don't think I have anything else to say. Oh yeah, at 6:30, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, there's gonna be a more of a sort of like demonstration match. I forgot what Zach called it, but it's sort of an exhibition match, I believe, between Caleb and Cameron. It's still an official match. We're just calling it that because technically it won't really affect any standings. There's still going to be a second seed fight for Conan and Joshua in Group C. So that's going to be tonight. We're going to probably hope for some matches tomorrow. I'm not sure about that. But thank you guys for coming out. And yeah, good luck, Jacob, for your future matches. And Oliver, hopefully you can do well in your official competitions and your future clock endeavors. So